We gotta test for power at the switch now.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry.
Where's that rat?
I know you said you kind of did it, but we kind of didn't.
Yeah, but I kind of didn't.
All right. So we had the switch off and you tested it and the switch was good, but we didn't actually check the wire at the switch. All right, I'm turning that back off.
Okay, so
We have 2 brand new headlights, but the headlights stopped working before that.
okay.
And we did have some mice,
Yeah.
so we don't know what they chewed through.
Okay, so we got to get this switch out, so I got to get those screws off.
All right, so you have to unscrew some screws. Where were the screws at?
Well, there's like 4 here, or 3. Yeah, there's 3 at the top. Those are the long ones. And then there's 3 short ones. And then this comes off.
So if we take this off, and the red wire should have power, but if it doesn't, we'll know it's the wire between, it's either,
See, you turn the headlights on. Well, most of the time, I should disconnect the battery.
yes.
It's gonna be a while. Oh, I can't get out. Look at it, looks like Class A like that, huh? All right, I need a battery, right?
What you had?
Oh yeah. The negative is off. Okay. And then what's that? Oh, I thought it was a huge pile of grease again. Okay, so then this, well, I got the wheels all chalked and I got the parking brake on. And see how like this, it goes like that. Well, underneath, on the, here's the light switch. On the left-hand side over here, there is a little button that you push like this, and it releases this. So magically, in video land, the guy barely has to push it and it pops right out. And then what you do is you take this off and you put this over here and you put that there so you don't lose that. And then you got to take this off, because when you get to this point, this is the only way you can see is if you take this off. But this ain't that big a deal. This is just the windshield wiper dealio, which, you know, has 2 screws. And then you can look in there with your flashlight and you can see the wires and this connector. I guess I need that wrench again. Okay, I'll just put this, I'll put this right here.
You're a trooper today.
Thanks. I'm tired and I started my new pills, so we'll see how this goes. All right, so then now push that piece of shit back. Whoa, look, there's a hornet's nest right here.
I told you, I knew it.
Hi, everybody.
I knew
Look,
it.
do you see them?
No, I can't see it.
There they are right there. Hello there, lads.
I knew it. I told you.
They're hornets. I got this little nut loose. Once you get that nut loose, you can go like that, kinda. Hopefully you got stronger fingers than me, because that freaking hurts. That hurts my little finger, my fingers. There we go. Oh, it's because the switch is all sideways now. Okay, yeah, that's much easier. Okay, so that comes off. Okay. And then there's a whole guy on YouTube that tests these, to test this switch to make sure it's good. I already tested mine, and mine's good. And according to him, you can't kill it. But he's got a whole thing on this 8-pin, 7-pin switches. There's no need for me to explain any of that.
You remember his name?
No, I don't. But he's the only one that has a video that's
About testing the switches?
yeah. And,
Okay, so
I
we
mean,
took it off earlier and we tested the switch. We just... And then after that, we assumed we had no power.
yeah, so there's a little thingy on the side. Ooh, God, my finger.
No way I'm gonna be able to video that.
Oh, here it is. That's the switch. Okay, and well, let me explain it to you in short. Okay, take this into your shop and get it on a 12-volt battery. Run a jumper from this one to this one. If your headlights don't work, this one to this one together, and then to a 12-volt power supply, the positive side, if you got this kind of pin. And this one right here is your ground, or any part of this metal. See, it just hooks to that metal. So if you clamp on here, and you go to this pin right here and this pin right here, and then put that thing back in. Where's that thing? This thing right here, and you put that back in there like that or whatever. And you know, you got to have like a terminal on here. You're not trying to hold the leads. You just put a fork terminal or a stake on terminal or whatever right here and right here. That's the power ones. This one right here in the middle, that's your headlight. So when you pull that open, if you have 12 volts right here, then your switch is good, like mine. But I don't want to get into all that. I'll let that other guy. But here's that magic button. See, there's that button.
That's what was behind it. You had to push.
Yeah, and it sits like this. So you got to push it like that. Sometimes it was a pain in the butt. And it's because, like, I don't know, I didn't have it. See how it's like kind of sideways and stuff like that? It started hurting my thumb a little bit. But I don't know. Maybe you got better luck than me. I hope everybody does. But anyway, okay, so back to wire diagnosis. Alright, there we go. Okay, here's the plug. And of course the wire is too short. So all you can do is look at it from here. Alright, so there's several wires on it. There's a yellow or red. I can't see. I need a flashlight. Your troubleshooting and stuff, you use a lot of flashlights. Oh, it's like my birthday in there now. Not really. Son of a gun. Almost. Put flashlight on the list. Okay, so yeah, we'll have to go through all that. Good gravy. Looks like there's a, yeah, looks like I need a flashlight. I gotta go find a flashlight. I can't see it. I found another one of those Harbor Freight ones.
Oh,
yeah, but
it
it's
work?
missing the little stickler thingy, so you got to press it like that. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. There's a white, a green, a yellow, a red. It looks like two browns and an orange. I think that's it, and a black at the very edge. So that was definitely the ground. So which one do I got to test to make sure the light?
No, let's start with red. That'd be an easy one, right?
It sure would. So
Other people said they tested all the wires for power.
really,
But let's start with the red. I didn't read a lot about the switch testing because I was sure that it was going to be that fusible fuse. I forgot what it's called again. Fusible
link.
fusible link.
Yeah. All it is a piece of junk. It's like the 30 amp or a 10 amp wire comes, or 30 amp wire comes this way, a 30 amp wire, and in between is a wire that somebody like soldered on in between, and it's only like half that thickness of the wire. But the jacket sleeve cover is real thick, so it looks the same, but it's thin wire, and that burns up, but it don't cause a fire because the insulation's so thick.
Right. And then...
That's a fusible link.
Right, and so that's for your headlights, because your headlights always have power.
Yeah, because you don't want to be driving down the road and then all of a sudden have no headlights. You know, it's better to have a massive problem like we do instead of a little problem where you can just...
Change a fuse out.
I'll do a fuse. How's that? I'd rather do a fuse than a fusible link.
There's no fuse.
But in 1981, when this was created, GMC thought, you know, don't worry, because in 2019, there'll be flying cars and nobody will want this thing.
Hey, this is... 1981 is vintage now.
Vintage.
Vintage.
It's just a nice way of saying antique.
No,
Antique.
vintage.
All right, let's see here. The red one. Where are you? Let's see.
Am I gonna hold or?
Yeah, that flashlight in the hole right there, like that. Yeah, if I only had 3 hands. Okay, so okay, we're not gonna read any power because the battery's disconnected. This is the stoner's guide to figuring out things.
But you said...
Okay, hopefully, turn on the switch.
How?
Sorry, never
How
mind.
would you like me to turn on the switch?
I just, never mind. I wanted to make sure the battery's connected. I didn't tighten it up very good. I used the battery.
Turn the switch on. You're hilarious.
Just merely running a drill.
This thing worked perfectly when we got it. Everything worked. And then we decided to fix it. If we would have just drove it around sloshy like it was, everything would be fine right now.
Yeah,
We'd
we
be
should have
camping.
just... Yeah, but the whole back end was busting off into pieces.
Well, I don't really know how bad it would have
just-
been if we just drove around in it like that.
Okay, there's no power there. Oh, we got power. What wire is that? That is... the red one.
Okay. So the red one has power.
So we have power to the switch. And power to that one. Power to that one. What is that? Power. One was red.
So one was yellow, one was tan.
I don't see that. I can't see it. Yeah. It's let's say it's the orange one. God, I can't tell. Let's see this. Maybe I can put this up in here. I don't have to hide it. You little devils, you.
Thank you for not cussing that time.
Oh, good. You're welcome. Oh, son of a gun. It's like that one game.
I thought they were magnetic.
I'm trying to stick the magnetic on the, right there. Now I can see perfectly. Just like...
Okay, so you grounded your little testing wire, and now you're touching the tip of the wires.
Oh, God. Well, I got it grounded right here to that door thing almost. And now I'm just touching it inside the connector. The connector. And this one's hot. And this one's hot. And that wire right there, I can't see now. Some of these phones in the way. It's orange.
Okay.
So the orange and the reds,
So now we know there's power from the battery
Yeah.
to the switch.
yes,
And you already confirmed the switch works.
yes.
So somewhere between... Okay, so one comes from the battery and provides power, and one goes to the headlights.
Yes.
So which one doesn't have power? Because that one would go to the headlights, right? No,
Yeah. But when you plug this and you turn it on,
It's gonna have power.
it goes to the, yeah.
Okay, so now we just have to go look and see what color wires are hooked to the headlights.
Oh, that's easy.
And then figure out what to do about that, right?
That takes some, oh God. Okay, two browns and a green. 2 browns and 2 greens.
2 browns and 2 greens is what's coming into the headlights.
Yeah, right here. Right at this little.
Okay, so can you test those again? Do we have power at those?
Okay, let's test this again. All right. With my tester.
Because I thought we tested it and we didn't have any power to it.
I did.
So.
Okay, so let me find a crown here. Well, just go to the car itself. Okay, so theoretically, okay, so no hot, but the switch is not plugged in and the switch ain't turned on.
Oh.
Son of a.
Okay, but so there's no way to rig that up.
No, you got to plug it back.
Okay.
Which we can't do anymore here anyway, huh?
Well, I mean, we know we have. Okay, how many wires? Can you just hold the camera up and here? Take the camera and point it so we can see for sure. So we'll remember later.
Okay, so wow, I can see in there real good. Okay, this is the plug right here. That's the plug. I can't grab it, but that's the plug. But how many wires? It's got 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. 7.
Okay. So now we know the switch is good and we have power at the switch.
Yeah.
But the headlight still won't come on.
Yeah. Put the switch back together. Look at, see, here's that, it's locked on there. Just press that like that, right off. See what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so you're the electrical person here.
Oh, I know.
So we have power at the switch.
Yeah.
And
The wires look fine. They're going there. I still think it's a fusible link.
It can be. You just tested it. Maybe there's another one?
There's got to be one up under right here. Look at, and what is this thing right here? This video. I'd appreciate it if you edited out everything I said and did. Because I look stupid.
Well, I mean, we're just 2 people trying to fix an old car / RV.
Man, this is fun working on this.
So right now you're trying to reconnect the wires?
No, I'm trying to plug that little plug back onto that light switch. That stupid light switch. And then all I gotta do is get the wires right. But it's like almost you gotta take the whole dash off to.
It's starting to feel like it.
Yeah. I mean, it ain't Japanese, Americans are pretty good, but not as smart as Japanese. That's all there is to
Well,
it.
I know you love your Nissans.
Nissans are easy to work on. A fuel pump on Nissan will take me 15 minutes.
Okay, technically, if we'd have taken that one bracket off, it would have taken us 15 minutes.
Nissan, from like 68 to, I'd like to say 86, every single bolt, nut, and everything interchanged and everything fit and was the same
I think that's
size.
pretty much what they say about these fans, too. 68 through 96. This manual
I think
is
GMC
only
is like
semi-helpful.
John Deere. They just tool up everything
then
completely different every
This
year.
manual is only semi-helpful. And then we found one online, which is only semi-helpful. But we do have all headlights inoperative.
You got that right.
Okay, did we check for a loose connection? Oh, we got to check for power at the dimmer switch too.
Oh, no wonder. Power at the dimmer switch, it doesn't matter on this.
Well, it says that.
But the dimmer works, because when I did it, I could see it on the windshield wiper. It was dimming.